Hi everyone, in today's video I want to show you how to get started with Flipgrid. It's one of the most interesting platforms for education out there. It basically lets you use it as a video discussion platform where you could interact with your students. So I'm making this video from the teacher's perspective so I could show you exactly how to set it up. And I'll follow this up with a student's perspective so you could see what their view looks like. And if they need help, you could share that video with them as well. So let's jump in and create a Flipgrid account and I'll show you what's possible inside of the platform. And I'll put a link to this platform in the description below, but it's at info.flipgrid.com where you could go ahead and sign up as an educator. For your students, they'll need a code to join or you need to share a link with them. I'll show you how to set that up once we sign in. So go ahead and press sign up over here. And you do have to sign up with Microsoft or with Google. So if you don't have a Microsoft or Google account, go ahead and sign up for one. You most likely have one, so choose the one you want here. Make sure you go through the entire sign up process here. So I do have to fill out this page to get to the next page. So I'll type out my info. And this is what educators or teachers see in the home page of Flipgrid once you go through the sign up process. The first thing I typically do is create a group. This is where your discussions are going to happen. If I press the plus sign here, I could go ahead and do multiple different things here. I'm the lead of this group. I could go ahead and edit the theme. So there's a bunch of different themes to choose from to make it more appropriate for the topic that you want to discuss here. So let me go ahead and choose this one and press add. You could also name the group here and you have 45 characters for that. Then on this page, you need to manage members. So it says only members you've added can access this group. And the way you could do that is just by entering email names over here, or you could also import this from Google Classroom as well. In this case, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna just press create group here. And it's gonna give you a warning if you don't add anyone. You haven't added any members. Before sharing, you'll need to add members. I'll do this later. So now that your group is created, you could actually add someone else to co-lead with you if you're doing this with maybe another teacher or educator, or you could add a topic. Now by default, this is what a topic looks like. So it has a title and it has a little bit of a settings over here, but we're gonna go ahead and create another topic so we could have more control on our topic. So you would go ahead and type out a title, give it a good description here. So your description will go over here and you could actually make some adjustments to the style. You could add links here and you have a lot more characters, up to 1,000 for the description to clearly ask your students what you want from this description. And if you wanted to add media, you could go ahead and add media over here. And the recording time here, you could decide what type of length you want for a response. So I want 1 minute here. So recording time will be 1 minute in this case. And I'm gonna go ahead and save it to that group. And that's been created. Let me go back to the online education tools so I could get the previous view here and you could see this is now that topic that is active and I could share this with my students. So once you do create a topic like this, just go ahead and press the share option. And if you haven't added any members here, this is the pop-up you're going to get. So you'll have to press add members and it'll bring you back to this page where again, I recommend just uploading a CSV file or using Google Classroom to add people. So I'm gonna invite one person to show you the next step. And now I could go ahead and press share. Let's go ahead and share this via link. So I'm just gonna send this link. You could obviously email this link, post it anywhere you want, and you have lots of other sharing option as well. So I'll go ahead and copy this link and send it to the other person. This is the join code too, if you want to share this and invite them to this group as well. Now, when they go to that link, this is what they're going to see. They're going to go see that title that you put there. They're going to see the description, and this is where they could record a video response. So they will go ahead and press this option, and it will open up this browser, and they will get access to microphone and camera. And I'm going to press allow to show you the next step. And because I set a timer, you'll see that 1 minute timer on top. So in this case, I could go ahead and press record. It's going to give me a countdown. And then as the student here, I would record my response. And then when I'm done here, I could go ahead and press next. But I do have a whole minute here. On this page, I could add music. I could go ahead and add another video clip, or I could edit the existing one. Let me just press next here. And I'll cover this in more detail on the next video. And I'll submit. Now, if I refresh that previous page, the video response is going to show over here for the student. Now, if I refresh this page, the educator view, you could see latest response. So I got a response here, but I typically like to go where it says view members. I like to click this over here. And I really like this view because it's going to show my topics this way and show the different members I have and their responses here. So with this topic, I could click over here. I could see that response here. And then I could go ahead and click on it and then watch it and then add a comment as well. Now back on the educator view, I could always change the view of the topics here. So when people join with this code and see all these topics, they could see what's on top. I could always press the 3 dots and delete the topic or duplicate it to create a different one. And I could always change the active view here to view only or hidden entirely. For example, if I wanted to just hide this, then no one here is going to be able to see it if they get access to this join code. And at any time, I could create more topics here or go ahead and edit this group entirely or delete the group entirely. So lots of simple options over here for you to control how Flipgrid works. And that's your crash course on using Flipgrid for the first time. I do have a video coming up on how to use Flipgrid for students. So if you wanted to see that perspective, that's going to be the next video on this channel. Thanks so much for watching this one. I'll see you next time.